De Chirico was greatly influenced by classical painters. One of his main focuses throughout his career was the recuperation of painting technique and the quality of great master paintings, especially in the genre of still life, nude, and landscape painting. But his interest is even greater in so much as he would say that Courbet, for example, was a great naturalist, but he was especially a realist, and that reality seen by a painter is not the same reality that the normal person sees, that actual reality can be grasped at through the poetic sense of the great artists. And it's a tradition that he carried on throughout his career. De Chirico had what he called the revelation of metaphysical art in Florence in 1910, when he was sitting actually in Piazza Santa Croce in Florence, and he was just recovering from a physical illness that he had. He was in a convalescent state, and he said that at that moment he saw reality differently, that he had never seen it before, and the image of the painting came to him. And he painted this painting. It was completely transformed of what actually that piazza looks like. But he said even when he sees the painting afterwards, this revelation that happened was inexplicable, and it's an enigma. As far as this was the start of metaphysical art, as far as the element of time, De Chirico says reality is, as you say, a strange phenomenon, and it is composed of the three manifestations of time: past, present, and future. And in his paintings, often you'll see a clock on a railway station that says, the time does not respect the actual light in the painting. It seems like it's late afternoon with strong shadows, but the clock may say 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so time is multiple, and also because there's a distortion of perspective. So it's as if you're not looking from one point of view to one classical Renaissance perspective. So as if you're in different moments looking at the same scene, and it's transformed through this element of time. The museum, the Enigma of the World, the Pera Museum, is an excellent showcase for De Chirico's whole life, his whole career. It's difficult. He's painted so many styles and different themes and subjects that it's different to put it all together and show it. And I think that the curator Fabio Benzi has done a fantastic job in giving us a window upon De Chirico's work from his very beginnings, 1909, right through to 1975 in his final period, which is neo-metaphysical art. It's a moment in which he revisited certain subjects from his very early metaphysical period, interpreting them in bright colors and serene atmospheres with respect to the first metaphysical period, there was something disquieting and anguishing, foreboding in the images. At the end of his life, after 80 years old, this mystery of time seems to have resolved it, and to the metaphysical aspect of reality, he added a very profound and vast element of poetry. And the exhibition here is really beautifully done, and the setup is striking and very, very intriguing. I think people will enjoy.